In the movie Guns and Talks, the character Hayan said the following in a monologue. When winter passes, spring comes. This never changes. You think that once in a while, winter might be followed by summer or fall. But seasons always work the same way, bringing spring after winter. In the world, there are some things that will never, ever change. The seasons also always go the same way. Spring after winter and winter after fall. Life goes in a similar cycle. Bad days always come after good days and good days after bad. Now, blacksmiths know that you have to put a sword into scorching fires before they can become hard and strong. Perhaps our worst days are the fire that will make us more powerful and resilient. This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Friday, April 11th was 견딜만해 Without You by Mad Clown, featured by Hyorin. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zeo. Most people give up before they catch a glimpse of a rock bottom, but there are some people who dare themselves to the edge of the cliff. And once they come back, they say that looking at the worst possible situation made them realize that there's nothing to fear, and that nothing is impossible. Rapper Sunny also once went through the rough patch, so much so that he only had $20 to his name. But he always looked in a mirror and told himself that he was doing okay. And all of that eventually led him to become a famous rapper he is today. Let's all hold on just the little longer, believing that one day we will have our moment to shine. Hot Beat will help you to bear the weight, and here's how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also listen to our program from New York in the United States on SBNUS, SBNUS.com or SBN Radio. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's Mission Impossible will take home an exclusive Polaroid photo of Zea and a CD from 4 Minute. And on part 2, we'll be back with Star BGM. Let's kick off today's Hot Beat with 2 songs. Butterfly by Kim Jae-jung and Mama by EXO-K. Mission Impossible. Today's winner will receive a Polaroid photo of Zea and a CD from 4 Minute. Here's your first hint. These days, Mad Clown's single Without You is doing quite well on the charts. Which of the following artists is featured on that song? Number 1, Soyu. Number 2, Tasom. Number 3, Hyorin. If you know the answer, post it on our Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. While you're doing that, here is one song for you. Tantara Celebrity by Alphabet. And now, the second hint on Mission Impossible. This artist is a member of a 4-member group, Sista, which debuted in 2010. She is the team's main vocal and recently sang the Korean version of Let It Go in the movie Frozen. Who is this singer? Number 1, Soyu. Number 2, Tasom. Number 3, Hyorin. If you know the answer, post it on our Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. Now here's one song for you. Girls, Girls, Girls by GOT7. Now here's your last Mission Impossible hint. This singer was part of the unit group called Sister 19, alongside Bora, and released her first solo album last year. She also participated on the soundtrack of the popular drama My Love from the Star. What is the name of this singer? Number 1, Soyu. Number 2, Tasom. Number 3, Hyorin. If you know the answer, post it on the Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. Now here is Byeongyeja, Blood Type B Girl by Lady. Here is the recap of today's Mission Impossible. Hit number 1. This singer is featured on Matt Clown's song Without You. Number 2, she is the main vocal of The Sister and performed the Korean version of Let It Go from the movie Frozen. Number 3, she performed with member Bora in the unit group Sister 19 and also released a solo album. She also sang the soundtrack of the popular drama My Love from the Star. Who is this singer? Number 1, Soyu. Number 2, Tasom. Number 3, Hyorin. If you know the answer, post it on the Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. Today's winner will be receiving Polaroid photo of Zea and a CD from 4 Minute. Now, here's some more music for you. 야시시, Sexy Charisma by NSUNG. 진실 혹은 대담, Truth or Dare by Kain. I know a lot of you have smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANG-RADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Just log in once and you can set a total login, so if you haven't got it, you know what to do. Get it now! Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. If you're joining us through a PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the on-air button or download the Arirang Cast. You can't play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we are on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right-hand corner of the Arirang website. Drop by the Hotbeat website often and leave a short comments. Now, let's listen to 2 songs. 손만 잡을게, I Will Take Your Hand by Dindin and Mina, and Officially Missing You Too by Gix and Soyu. 손만 잡을게, I Will Take Your Hand by Dindin and Mina. Officially Missing You Too by Gix and Soyu. I'm going to take a break to see what messages you've left me. First up, Lisa Wu from UK. Happy Friday, Kevin and Hotbeat. What are your plans for the weekend? Nothing special, but maybe just go to gym or something. Jacqueline from Singapore. Hi, DJ Kevin. It's Friday and I'm gonna have a job interview at 10 a.m. I'm so nervous. I'm worried. I'm not confident enough. Jacqueline, 화이팅! Grace from Philippines. Hi, Kevin. My boyfriend is not a big fan of K-pop yet, but he found your cover of Blurred Lines really impressive. He even asked me to replay it and to show him your other videos. He said that you're a versatile singer. Wow, that was the first time I heard him say something like that. Haha, proud Zea's here. Please play You and You It You, 너야 너, by NOM. Thanks. Asuka from Japan. Kevin Oppa, good evening. Oppa, I have a request. Juniel's Pretty Boy. I really like this song. I like Cool Boy. I really like masculine person, but I also like Pretty Boy. So I really want to fall in love with boy who's sometimes strong, sometimes cute. Am I grasping girl? Please play it, Oppa. Today's also 화이팅. I love you, Oppa. Amanda Quake from Malaysia. Hello, 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 Kevin Oppa. Can you play C Clown's Good Night, please? It is such a nice song to listen to. Love ya. Hatta pyong. Benedict Baladette from Philippines. Hi, Kevin. My request for you sometime is to play the OST of Prime Minister and Steps by Taemin of SHINee. Alright, guys. Thanks for sharing. Here is your songs. 너야 너, You With You by NOM, requested by Grace from Philippines, and 귀여운 남자, Pretty Boy by Juniel, requested by Asuka from Japan. Okay, it's time to wrap up part 1 of Hotbeat, but I'll be back in second half. Here is our last song, Good Night by C Clown, requested by Amanda Quake from Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hotbeat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Hotbeat. Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was 보름달, Full Moon by Sunmi, featured by Lena. Let me tell you again how you can tune into Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also listen in from New York in the US on sbnus.com or SBN Radio. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANG Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also, you can listen to Arirang Radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service site with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Happy Message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now, we will listen to Bing Bing Bing, Baby Like That by Ellis White, and Gentleman by Kim Hyun-jung before coming back on with Star BGM. We can't share the lives of stars, but we can share their music. Playlist that shines like the stars. Star BGM. When you're curious about the stars' favorite music and their song recommendations, listen in to Star BGM. In 2010, a cable channel carried a second season of the popular audition program called Superstar K. And on that show, there was one contestant who caught everyone's eye with his wet skin, slim body, and his almost arrogant confidence. Soon after the competition, he joined YG Entertainment as a trainee and became a leader of the brand's most anticipated new boy group. Recently, he worked together with Yoon Jong-shin, the original singer behind the song Instinctively that made him stand out to the public. Well, he's none other than, Kang Seung-yoon. I think everyone knows who he is right now because he's the leader of the winner soon debut group, of course. On tonight's Star BGM, we'll be listening to the song recommendation to us by the rough and tough Kang Seung-yoon. What are the songs that made Kang Seung-yoon who he is today? The first is Walk With Me, a song on the third album from Ijeok. This is one of Kang Seung-yoon's favorite songs, and he says that it helped to deepen his emotional range. The song is very poetic. Maybe because the entire album was performed by Ijeok alone, singing and playing piano and acoustic guitar. This is the album that includes one of the Ijeok's most celebrated songs. It's Fortunate. 다행이다. Kang Seung-yoon loves his album so much that he says it's comfortable. It's very comfortable, beautiful, and it has the cozy fragrance. Okay, now we will listen to some of the songs. Here is 살다가 As I Live by SG Wannabe and 같이 걸을까 Walk With Me by Ijeok. Okay, the first song you heard was 살다가 As I Live by SG Wannabe, which made him turns out to be a singer. That song helped him pretty much, giving him the strength. And the second song you heard is 같이 걸을까 Walk With Me by Ijeok, and that song made him more emotional to his career, I think. And we're talking about the Star BGM, our Star's favorite playlist. Now let's keep going on with song recommendation by Kang Seung-yoon. Kang Seung-yoon is now gearing up to debut with an idol group at the hip-hop label YG Entertainment, but when he first entered the Superstar K2, he wanted to be a rock singer. Yes, and obviously you guys know his voice is very husky and rock type vocal, right? And in the interviews, he named rock musicians like Yoon Do-yeon and Kang San-hae as his role models. And at his audition, he sang Kang San-hae's song, Line. His rough yet refreshing voice fits very well with the rock genre. So it comes as no surprise that another favorite album is Kang San-nae's fourth album, Salmon, released in 1998. The album includes the famous song like the strong salmon swimming up rivers, and apparently was the album that introduced Kang Seung-yoon to folk rock when he was freshman in high school. Kang Seung-yoon describes this album as the one of the that gave him his very first musical color. He says that the current style of Kang Seung-yoon, familiar to his fans, was created by listening and participating and practicing in Kang San-nae's style of music. Then there was an album that made Kang Seung-yoon a rap band in a heartbeat. The first part of Tableau's first album, Fever's End. 10꽃. Kang Seung-yoon said that this is one of the top 5 albums of his lifetime. He says that every track on this album is composed so beautifully that you can know what it's about even without hearing the lyrics. In particular, From the Bottom, featuring Bumkey, and Home, featuring Isora, were the first song that brought tears to Kang Seung-yoon's eyes and made him more emotionally mature. Tonight, we're talking about songs that created Kang Seung-yoon we know today. When did he first dream of becoming a star? He says that he first started thinking about being an entertainer when he was 12. When he watched The Millionaire's First Love with Hyunbin and I'm Sorry I Love You with So Ji-sub. Around the same time, TVXQ and SG Wannabe made their debut, strengthening his desire to become a singer. Now, we'll continue with Star BGM after some more music. 밑바닥에서 From the Bottom by Tableau, featured by Bumkey, and 흰수염 고래, Blue Whale by YB. 밑바닥에서 From the Bottom by Tableau, featured by Bumkey, and 흰수염 고래, Blue Whale by YB. Today on Star BGM, we take a look at Kang Seung-yoon's playlists. Most people predict that after Superstar K, Kang Seung-yoon would debut with music similar to the song, Instinctively. But he threw himself into another fierce competition between the trainees at YG Entertainment and was reborn as a leader of Winner. Fans got to watch that entire process on the air. For 3 years leading up to his debut, Kang Seung-yoon basically filmed 3 reality shows, but he says that the pressure of constantly being in front of the camera helped him to grow and learn about confidence and responsibility. We're all waiting to see how he's grown as an artist and how he will appear to us as a member of Winner. Now that's all for Star BGM. We'll be back next week with more songs recommended by our favorite stars. Now let's listen to some of songs from Kang Seung-yoon. 본능적으로, Instinctively by Kang Seung-yoon, featured by Swings, and Wild Boy by Yoon Jong-shin with Kang Seung-yoon, 송민호 of Winner. And now it's time to hear your request songs on Here I Am. Today's request comes from 도라지야 from Korea. 오빠 안녕. I have a request song. It's a song that I listened to last year around this time. I live far away from school and every day I would listen to this song while looking out the window of my bus. It has really sweet lyrics and it's about a guy who buys his girlfriend flats so her feet won't hurt. Crucial Stars Flat Shoes. Please play it for me. Okay, here is 도라지's request song, Crucial Star, featured by Lovies of Flat Shoes. And here's my recommendation song for 도라지요. 좋대요, Like It by Brother Sue. Okay, that was a request song from 도라지요 from Korea. Flat Shoes by Crucial Star, featured by Lovey, and 좋대요, Like It by Brother Sue. Let me tell you the answer to today's quiz. The answer was number 3, Hyorin. The winner will be announced after the show on Happy Message Board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Today's winner will be receiving Polaroid photo of Zell and a CD from 4 Minute. Now here is 2 songs for you. Every Day by 꽃잠 Project, and Love by 권진아. It's time to close out Hotbeat for Friday, April 11th. I'll be back tomorrow. Here is our last song. 다칠까봐 무서워. Afraid of Getting Hurt by 유성은. See you guys. 안녕. 안녕.